good to go. So the secretary's report minutes, you just get them online?
Yep, I don't have anything to report since it's our first meeting, but this would be the time when I would share the minutes from the last meeting. We would vote to approve them. Hopefully you had seen them beforehand. They are available on the website. The website is being rebuilt, so if you look at it now, there aren't any minutes on it, but at some point that'll be there, and then you can access the minutes on our website, from the Armstrong website.
Okay, thanks. And then Arnie, do you have a treasury report you'd like to share?
So our current balance is $11,722.52, and we have a few outstanding checks. So I just kind of let everybody know, for the people that are new, where our checking account is and any transactions that occur kind of during the month or anything major coming up. So we did the tie-dye shirts that you sign, so we're getting some reimbursement for that. And we set up a Zoom subscription so that in the future we can Zoom all our meetings if we want. We have, I think, up to 100 people come into that. And we did $100 for the Interschool Council Scholarship. And then we received a donation of $128 through Benevity. Some person or people donated through Benevity, so we got a check for that. So.
And Arnie, I have another check for you, another
Okay.
Benevity, so.
Great.
Is that like an employee matching? Company matching?
Yeah, I think it's corporate matching, right?
Yeah, it just goes straight through their paychecks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, not too much activity, not too much going on. And we just take a second for those people that are new, just to kind of let you know some of the things that we do that are in our budget, that we budget for and fundraise for and help through the school. Conference meals. So we help provide food for teachers during conferences, which again this year would be different, but maybe try and provide some appreciation meals instead of conference meals. Homecoming parade is something that we did in the past. Which we'll do in the future. But, and then we do a Falcon Pride fundraiser, so and funds. So we a lot of times we'll pick a specific goal that we want to fundraise for. I think we've done some water filling stations in the past, and some different things. And actually, this is my first full year being treasurer, so I don't have quite all the history of it, but we try to leave something for the school to have future, not just something that buy something that's fleeting. So the water filling stations are something that kind of can see. I think we did something with Armstrong
Falcon.
Falcon
On the front, yeah.
on the front, so.
And then the flags out the front of that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
something a little, we're trying to come up with a goal that's a little bit more
Yep.
long term.
And activity scholarships.
Yep.
And a mascot.
Yeah. Yep. Some of them are on the flyer.
And then senior signing day, we provide some cakes and that on that day. And then obviously the spirit wear, those shirts that you saw coming in is kind of a major fundraiser for us.
It is this year.
In a nutshell, anybody has any questions or anybody would like to add?
Okay, thanks, Ernie. So, just a couple things, and then I'm gonna have Leslie come up and chat a little bit about membership volunteer of the like matter. We can come up, this group, you know, we have the board group, and then we also have the parent group, which this is, and we're here to listen to you, and ideas or concerns or issues or whatever it is, and we work together, and then we present it to the principals, wherever we need to, the school, wherever has to present the issues to, or ideas, or things make better culture for the kids, or whatever it happens to be. That's what we're here trying to do. I mean, if you have a particular idea of something we can spend money on, that'd be great, then let us know. You know, we can do that. If you have fundraiser ideas, then let us know. We'll do those as well. We also obviously need more volunteers always, or funding to do different projects. If we have a bigger project or whatever we come up with, you know, we might need more money, or if we all agree it's a great project, then we'll get behind it and come up with some good fundraising ideas. Now, we have some stuff in the works. I'm not sure if we're going to really share it tonight, but of fundraising, we're going to create some stuff, and so that'll be coming out soon. Some fun ideas, we're hoping, that will help generate some money for the APA, and also then provide projects that we can do. There's a lot of money for that. So, and obviously, like we talked about, a lot of things that we've done in the past we're not doing or we can't do. So if there are ideas that you guys have that you would like to see done, then let us know, and we can help facilitate those as well. And then I don't know, Leslie ran off to get something. T-shirts though, if you came in, you saw them. We also will be trying to sell those for the next whatever until we get rid of them. So if you know friends or other students that might like some, just you can get on the website, can't we? Link it in there somewhere, Lisa?
I think we're working on that. I don't think it's not there yet, but we're working towards that goal to have online. I don't know if you pick it up at Leslie's house or what, but or maybe out here we might be able to do some pickup at the school, possibly, like in the front circle. So we're still working that out.
Okay. And then we do have a newly designed website and a new website address, which is on the bottom of the agenda. They're still working on that. You guys
there isn't much there. You go to the landing page and it lists the names of the boards, members. It does have the links to our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'm not sure what else is there at the moment, but they're still building that.
You're still building, but it's started. And
I think some of the links that are there are not the right links. Like the link to sign up for email takes you to like the GoFundMe page or something. So just kind of keep watching that. I think it'll get fixed at some point. So they know about it. They're working on it. So we should have all the links go to the GoFundMe page. Maybe that would run purpose.
Very strategic.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Also, we've talked with the principals a number of times about how we can support them now moving forward with distance learning. You know, they're inundated with so much different things. They don't even know what they need from 5 seconds to the next 5 seconds. So we're working, and they don't know yet for sure. I mean, they're excited to have our help, and they are interested in using us when we can. And when they come up with some stuff they really need help for, they will let us know on that. One of the things that I talked to Larry about, and with Ms. Norby, about Google Form, and we have a lot of activities that are here we normally have, sports and then other regular clubs. But you know, some of those are hybrid or different than normal. But there's also things that people who are normal, just regular kids that don't have activities, they don't get to see each other that well in person much, or get to interact with each other. And so we're trying to put something together which on Wednesdays during that focus day, they can have like chat lines, it could be gaming or whatever it is, but kind of facilitate. If we do it through the school, we have to have a advisor or somebody there. If we do it kind of outside the school, which we could still organize it, it just ain't gonna be officially by the school. But you could actually, that's what they told me today. He said you could actually just do your own groups and just form them yourself outside with the same students, and do it on the Wednesday focus day, or the focus day. So they can still do that. We're going to try to work with something and put something together at some point. So I know Larry's got a lot going on, but we're going try to put something together. I'll work with him, let us know if we come up with something, or if we can do something outside the box and think of a way which we don't have to use advisors and have parents instead oversee it, instead of having to.
That sounds like something that, like, just timing while you're talking about it, that sounds like something that'd be really good to have a small committee.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
there are, like 3 parents and yourself, or 2
Yeah.
parents and yourself that wanna
Yeah.
work on that, not me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Leslie, volunteer. I heard her say it. Yeah. All
I can
witness.
support it from my position, but it just, as I, as you were saying that, I was just thinking, that sounds like a really good committee type thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
So I'm going to say a few more words, and then Leslie come up here and talk about volunteering, membership, what areas we need help in.
are you through your list already?
No, I'm not quite done with what I want to talk about, but we're getting there. And then also of note down here, we have 2 key positions, the principal, the administrator, and activities office. Their email link is on there as well. We have the social we talked about doing next Thursday. We're gonna do a cornhole. It might be a little mini tournament, or just gonna get together and have some fun and play out in the parking lot. We thought it'd be easy. We don't have to worry about, it's hard getting in restaurants right now. It's just really. You want to do it French?
You could have alcohol.
Oh,
Oh, you're
sorry.
switching then? Okay,
Thought
we're
that was
talking
a-
about the.
Really? They'll let you?
Okay, we're switching it because when I talked to Larry, I've
think
never
they
noticed
said
so many plans overhead. What the heck's going on there? They inverted the runway.
Thursday night.
According to Carol, you could bring
That's
alcohol.
fine.
Well,
Yeah, he said I did originally I thought we were
Normally you
building a
can't
parking lot,
to
but it was
parks.
we would have had to
I
done
didn't
it
know
in
what
the
that
teachers' parking lot because they've got a ton
Well,
of
we've
stuff
had
to get a special
next
permit.
Thursday, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
you
said
do? She's on the top.
French Park, 6 o'clock.
she did. What else?
Okay, we'll send
Well,
something
we
out.
won't
But
promote
yeah.
that
So
portion.
next Thursday, 6 o'clock, French Park cornhole.
We'll be
We'll get together. What was
clever
that?
about it.
Bring your own bag.
Yeah.
I have COVID.
Yeah. Do we want to do like a sign up just so we have a gauge of how many people are coming, and that way who's bringing the actual cornhole game? But bring your own bags, obviously.
What if you don't have
Yeah.
bags? I mean, I do, but I'm just thinking. I bet most
Doesn't
people
everybody
don't.
Well,
have
we've got a
bags?
couple of sets. You can also spray them off. We can use
Yeah.
disinfectant
Yeah.
Lysol
We can
between
make sure
groups.
we're using lots
Or
of hand
whatever you wanna do.
sanitizer. and-
Yeah.
Or wear gloves.
Yeah.
Or whatever you'd like to do. We can
If
figure
it's
something.
like this, we'll all be wearing gloves anyway.
Yes. So
It's not
we've
supposed
got.
to be next week, though. Is
Supposed-
there a special place in French Park?
Supposed to be nice, actually.
The large park.
The Moraine. That's that first park up on the hill.
Oh, up on on the right when you come in.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
We figured
Nice big area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
because
And
we had
it's just bring your own
called.
snacks and drinks.
I called the city of Plymouth, and they are not in charge of the lights here like we thought. Did we?
Right, Larry thought the city of Plymouth was in charge of parking lot lights, so
Really?
Dan called the city and they're like, we don't control those lights, we
They-
control the Plymouth Middle School lights, but not the
Oh,
Armstrong lights.
interesting. That's interesting.
So we didn't know.
The lights out here, but not the parking lot lights,
Wow.
Larry.
Yeah.
So we didn't know. That's why we kind of went to French.
I'm sure Larry's going to put that at the top of his list.
Carol, you live closest, don't you?
Run over here and put this.
So if you have, I have one cornhole set and a couple of sets of bags. I might have another one maybe, but to utilize. But if people have them and want to come, you don't have to have a board. We play a little mini tournament, whatever, just for fun. So if you have a board, let us know. We'll send something out and let us know if you can make it, and if you have bags or board itself.
And just, there's a
Yeah.
tiny bit of a history just for the new people that,
Yep.
we try to do a social every month, and we generally were meeting at like Pub 42 or a couple other local establishments, but obviously we can't do that right now. The largest crowd that you can have there is 10, and you can't book anything on the patio. So we're trying to get creative. I don't know how long we can stand to be outside, but Deanne Dreyer and I are the social planners for the monthly socials. And it's not just for people that show up at these meetings, it's for any Armstrong parents. So tell your friends.
So you plus 2.
You plus 2. Exactly. So let us know if you have questions or ideas about places where we can have socials during social distancing. We thought about doing, we might have to resort to just Zoom socials, but it just doesn't have the same.
Somebody's
effect.
gotta have a bonfire for next year, right?
Yeah.
We should go back to our high school days when we used to go up to the gravel pit.
I think for a fee, Three Rivers will do bonfires. Just something you might. I mean, and maybe we would all be willing to chip in $5 and
Yeah.
or whatever,
great.
but that might be worth looking.
What did you say, Mindy? I'm sorry.
Three Rivers,
Oh, Three Rivers. Okay.
who runs French,
Mm-hmm.
they do bonfire programming. I know
Oh, that's
because I've
awesome.
used it before.
Yeah, that'd be great.
They can do a s'more night or something.
Oh, yeah.
There might be a fee. That's the only thing. But maybe we use our account for that.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, but I think, at least on my phone, it doesn't supposed to be really nice next week.
I think it
Get
is.
warmed back up, so it'll be nice.
But that could be a good October,
Thursday.
November
Yeah.
So,
event.
October be good, and then Thursday
Yeah.
next week would be good for hanging outside. Otherwise, a really fun game to be is a distant. It's a game that you're always already distant normally. Is paintball. You're not supposed to be close to him. You're supposed to be hiding. See? Yeah.
Run!
That's right.
Oh, okay, and then I guess it is chilly out here. We don't have to run the whole thing. I want to open up for questions at the end and anything you might want to talk about, new ideas and everything else. But I want to have Leslie come up at this time and kind of talk a little bit about some stuff, and then we'll finish up and hopefully before 7:30. Leslie, you ready?
Yeah, so I'll be quick because I have 2% battery power. Okay, so t-shirt sales, these are my volunteer opportunities. I would love to have volunteers who can help me with t-shirt sales in person and help me set up something for online. We want to also do some pre-sale pickup dates. Somebody who can help with membership administrating, that means adding new contacts to Google Contacts from our registration list and also maintaining the Sign Up Genius list. A Sign Up Genius co-admin working with me when there is a sign up, updating, monitoring it, communicating with volunteers as needed. A graphics designer, somebody who can help with print and digital media design for events and promotions. Also somebody who maybe does some videography, or a technical advisor for moving forward into our hybrid and Zoom meeting world. If you already have skills and equipment, if you're able to support us with them. Moving backwards, we currently have 465 Facebook likes compared to 402 a year ago. I've added all the new registrations from the registration list into the contact list. We currently have 486 being caught up with the new and taking out the unsubscribed, which is about where we've sat for the last 3 years. So with the new and the taking out the old, we seem to sit right around 480 to 500 every year once those even out. So that's kind of interesting there. If you look at the agenda online, you'll see that what I just gave you is a hot link now, so you can just tap on that and see that live for yourself. Normally this time of year, I would have a half a dozen Sign Up Genius activities. They're out there for t-shirt sales and homecoming parade, and conference meals would be coming up quick. Like Reed alluded to, we're trying to think of ways that we can appreciate the teachers. I know that the district is working on revising their shout out, which I was like, what? What's that? And anyone who's a teacher in the district or works for the district knows what that is. In their direct line emails that is internal and staff gets, there is a way that they get shout outs. And what it is it's a way that they get personally called out for a job well done. And that is how we are going to be able to call out a specific person in the district who has done a good job, and that is the single most way that we can tell a staff person, a teacher in the district, that we appreciate what they're going through and that they've done a good job. So So the district's revising the form that they use, and they're going to be pushing that out through their newsletter, and we will be sharing that with you as well through our communications. And we encourage you to talk to your kids and find out who's doing a good job with what they're doing, and submit those forms and get those teachers' names in the direct line, because that, when you see your name in print among your peers, it helps, it matters, it does make you feel better.
Like, wait, just kids submit that, or
No,
parents
everybody.
submit that? Okay.
But your kids are the ones, you know,
That are
I'm not
telling us
sitting
what
in front of
they're
the monitor. But, you know, if you have a good experience or a good exchange with somebody, that matters. But like for me, my kid is so independent, I'm gonna have to ask her. So we have that coming up. Otherwise, you know, the list of things that I mentioned are in part because when I started my role with the APA, it was a little slice of pie, but that slice has gotten bigger. It's not that I took on more jobs, it's just that the APA has become so robust that my slice got bigger. And so now I'm trying to cut it into many parts again and give little pieces to other people. So this year, in this pandemic year, I'm more like the communications VP with Reed, rather than us having other vice presidents over events that aren't happening. So I'm trying to hand off little pieces of my slice, because my daughter's an 11th grader. Oh my gosh, she's not a 10th grader. And she's my last. So I don't want to leave the association hanging with no good transition. I want to be able to hand off these pieces and have it in good stead. So that's my goal for this next year, is to be able to hand off those little pieces and then be able to oversee it, and then next year just, you know, be a resource. So there's that. And then the rest of it is figuring out how we do what we do new and better through this pandemic, and how we continue to support the school when we're not there.